Hello everyone, and welcome to my next video for the City of Final Fantasy Opera Omnia. And in this video I am going to be taking on the Assailing Leviathan LUFENIA Plus, the Divine Leviathan basically. And with this video it is going to be the culmination of the dream team that I've been walking and working towards for like the past couple of months since we knew that they were on the horizon. I am going to be bringing Zack, Garnet and Ramza, and I'm sure I don't need to tell you why this team is busted as shit. But I mean, we've basically got crazy HP cap increase between Ramza and Garnet, bravery gain increase from Garnet, bravery cap increase from Ramza. Zack hits like a tank while actually being a tank, and I have of course given him my maxed out Ultima Greatsword because he kind of, you know, he deserves it. And that's pretty much it. And pretty much all I'm gonna do is just I'm gonna do this. I kind of forgot. Alright, so, yeah, that's pretty much it. And for the call abilities as well, I'm sure I don't need to go into too much detail, but Ketshi has finally been rerun, so I can have Ketshi on everyone, which works really well with Garnet for the battery. We've got Iraha for the bravery retain, and because there's no room for Selfie here, because she doesn't have her level 90 yet, I have of course got Reigns on Zack, so we can do constant launches. You know, if we get Selfie level 90 in the future, then we'll probably just like stick her down here or something, and have her sub out for a friend Ramza instead, because I'm sure there's one of them with a maxed out sword like floating around somewhere. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm not even going to go into any further detail on that. I'm sure it speaks for itself, and we are just going to shit stomp all over this Luffy Plus and probably the rest of the content until the Force era. But I just want to see what this team can do. Now, this quest is a little bit annoying to set everything up optimally, because Leviathan has the irritating tendency to screw over your best laid plans by delaying everyone's turn after they take one. So I'm just going to get up additional ability and then the burst finisher with everyone, because the Luffy orb doesn't pop in until it reaches below 90% health. So hopefully Ramza's not going to stick it below 90 and we can get up the AA and the finisher on everyone. But that is a bit of a sketchy proposition at this point, I'm afraid. But we're gonna do what we can. Okay, we're gonna do what we can. Let's get up the Ultima. Okay, well it's on 90% now, but it's gonna go down to like 89. So this is a bit too sketch now at this point. I can't get Garnet's additional ability because otherwise we'll just get our turns yeeted. But that's fine. We don't really need it because that's only a selfish bravery gen, and it's not as though we need any more of that. If you just take a look at everyone's bravery, we're overcapped. We don't have the Imperil at the moment, which is kind of unfortunate, but I'm kind of the mind that we don't really need it because we do enough damage without it. So I'm just going to go straight into the burst finisher. I want to get everything set up optimally for Zack's burst phase. That's what I'm trying to do at the moment. Oh, we do deal weakness damage though. I don't know where that's coming from. But I'm certainly not complaining. Maybe it's because of the Thunder enchant and they're weak to Thunder like to begin with. Well, I mean it should be that they're weak to Lightning, not Thunder, because Thunder is the sound, but I digress. Okay, so here is where we get up all the call abilities on everyone. I'm going to do this. Of course, Reigns doesn't have the weakness damage. So he's going to deal a lot less damage than he did on the run I did before. He did like 2 million in midair. But it's all good. Alright. Ramza's gonna get Ketshi. And get delayed. You know... Oh yeah, and of course we put up Iraha. I thought we were going to get a chance to put up the lightning imperil, but never mind. Okay, here we are. Now, it is finally time to dive into the burst phase with Zack and do all sorts of disgusting things. We have the perma launch set up with Reigns. We have all of the buffs from Garnet and Ramza, and we're just going to witness the absolute degeneracy that is this burst phase. There you go. Of course, I'm going to chain slash because that does 6 attacks. I think we're missing a buff. Yeah, we're missing a buff because I'm only doing 283k instead of 285k. That's because Garnet hasn't had a chance to use her thunder. So we could be doing very, very, very slightly more damage than we are right now. But it is what it is. It goes up to 285997. And then I have not seen it during Ifrit, but of course that's another 30% increase. So Zack's going to be hitting over 300k per HP dump during Ifrit if you can get the stars aligned and get everyone's abilities set up properly. It's just absolutely like all manner of retarded when you've got all of the gear, you know. Of course we're going to get these little things coming back. I'll just do a regular HP attack. Finish off with a chain slash. $2.588 million. Yep, yep, you'll have to see it. And then here comes the burst finisher. Let's see how stupid this thing is. $4.1 million. So yeah, 21 million damage in the burst phase. That's not even as high as it can go. I have had it much higher than that. It's actually ridiculous. It's completely fine. Zack can take all the damage he likes. We have the burst effect up. Wow, Leviathan's really going at it. He didn't like that, huh? He didn't like that one bit. Well, nothing else for it. Let's get the launchers going. Okay. I'm very surprised that Garnet goes here and not Ramza. I'm not even going to get the chance to do anything with all of Zack's extra bravery, am I? Poor Zack has just had his turn yeeted into absolute oblivion because of that burst phase. But it is what it is, and we are where we are. So go on then, Ramza. Let's bring it home, shall we? Probably, hopefully. There we go. Yep, there it goes. We didn't even have time to charge the summon. which is a little bit of a shame because it would have been absolute shenanigans if we did. But there we go. So I'm absolutely not disappointed whatsoever with this team. It definitely puts in the work, and yeah, you can plainly see how daft things get. So I'm looking forward to Enna Cross, or Enna Crow, or however you pronounce her name, when she comes along, just to see what happens there. And then when Snowburst Plus comes out, I'm probably going to be using that because I want to see what happens when you go even further beyond. I've seen some absolutely filthy things with like Snow and Charlotta like overcapping the bravery and just dealing like stupid amounts of damage every turn. I don't think it really matters whether we abuse that at this point, because Alt Challenge has been completely annihilated from the game for the foreseeable future, especially if you have enough resources to get everything. So yeah, let's just have some fun with it. So thanks everyone for watching, I hope you all enjoyed, and until next time I will say take care and goodbye.